practically in their sleep.
Sent them packing.
And you gonna do the ride? All right, so Lord Melchett is inside.
It's an agility check.
Every now and then he pokes his head out with a lantern and is like, "Do you even know where you're going?"
What kind of coachman are you?
And Lord Melchett, you can hear the priest of Moor is like, "I don't know where the hell we are. Are we even going in the right direction? Is this a road?"
So just straight agility.
What's that funny
Straight
smell?
agility.
There's that strange creaking, cracking sound coming from the back axle.
The agility. Can he get a white from his yelling at him?
You want to do an assist?
No.
Okay.
Can I add a purple for
All
my
I
bitching?
know is Lord Eric's not
Can I
dead.
add a black for all my bitching?
Add a black for bitching.
That's all I need.
You're under duress.
Nice.
Whoa!
So
The gambler
success.
chooses wisely. So
He hears a lot of bitching in his ear when he's gambling anyway, so it doesn't really affect him.
you're not quite sure, but something seems to have driven the war horse into somewhat of a frenzy. And you guys are looking around while you're bouncing around the inside of this thing like, are we supposed to be going this fast? And every now and then the carriage lurches to the side, a little bit left, a little bit right. Something falls off the back. You know, there's a terrible snapping sound in the back end of this thing. You can hear this squeaking, snapping sound from underneath. And up top, you can hear, "Yah! Yah!" coming from the gambler who must have seen it in a performance at some point, how to drive the carriage.
a little more gentle, please. My aches and pains.
And you're in the back just like, oh. He's over here having a seizure and drooling out of the corner of his eye. And the priest of Moor is making symbols over both of you.
Just
And I yell
waiting
back,
for you to pass.
"You don't like the way I drive? Drive yourself."
backseat drivers?
Asshole!
Don't make me pull this carriage over.
Finally, you guys come to a creaking stop. And you can hear the horse panting and snorting and slobbering up front as if driven to nearly to its death, almost winded to the max. Because that's what you do with war horses when you strap them to a carriage. It stops. You hear it like stumble in its steps a little bit. And all is quiet outside. And then you hear the gambler say, do we really want to stop here?
What is the problem now?
You see.
Are you talking to the horse? Hey, horsey. Keep going, horsey.
So you got guys walking around looking like that, you know, and
Guys?
it's dark out though. You're not quite sure if maybe it's a mummy convention.
What?
What is it?
It looks like a leper colony.
Oh, God.
We're here at the Welcome Rest, but there's a bunch of these... I don't know.
Driver, turn us around and get us back to Aberheim.
I'll step out of the coach and take a look.
All right. It appears that whomever he saw outside has gone inside the inn, perhaps, but it just says Welcome Rest Inn. It's got the usual little stockade gates for letting carriages in and out, and a torch or a lantern that's burning over the top. It's getting somewhat foggy, anyways, but you're here.
Foggy.
Have you been drinking?
No. Go inside. He went inside.
I'll go investigate the inside of the inn.
All right.
These accommodations are quite substandard.
You go up. It's the usual inn where there isn't like a front door to the inn. It's got the stockade around the outside, and then the front gate's got the little window thing in it and a door.
I knock.
All right. The door doesn't open, but you hear from like almost a hissing like voice, like, I don't know if we can take any more.
Oh, but we can give you more.
Do you have the coin?
Yes, we have plenty of coin.
Then you are welcome.
we'll need probably 2 rooms. One will definitely need to be by himself.
We specialize in that. You hear like, and the door opens up, and you can hear a figure backing away from the back of it. Looking inside, you can see that there's like piles of wool laying around inside the inside courtyard here, and there's some horses off to the side.
So we're like this is sort of like the outdoor courtyard. We're not in.
There's like a main building, and then there's a little stockade for parking your horses and your carriage inside.
Okay.
So it's all like internal. So there's like no outside door that you know of that leads into the welcome rest.
Give me 1 moment, I'll be right back with my companions.
And you can see from here that there's a symbol of Shalia over the door.
Yes.
Oh, you are in luck.
Do they have anybody that knows how to
And none of you guys have
stable hand of some sort?
nature lore, gambler, or more. Go ahead and make a nature lore check.
Nature, that would be
Intelligence. Hey, I got 2 eagles.
I got 1 success and a double.
You can see the strangest looking creature has been painted on the side. It looks like a armadillo.
On the side of the symbol of Shalia.
Underneath the symbol of Shalia is over the top of an armadillo.
They have armadillos in Europe.
We're not in Europe, baby.
Does it look like
The Empire!
does it look like the symbol of Shalia has been desecrated by this?
No, it appears like some subsect.
The armadillo sect of Shalia.
Yeah, either that or it's some type of bug.
The roadkill.
Boog.
One of the piles of wool moves. It must be a sleeping sheep. And then it stands up, and you can see it's a human wrapped in gauze with yellow and red stains on it. And it limps over towards the door, reaches out a hand that looks kind of sickly, and says, "May I take your bags? Oh, brother, sister, father, mother of more."
You seem to be in need of assistance.
Not yet, from the services of more.
Oh, but you look like you need the assistance of a more priest.
You are welcome here. You're not quite sure if it is a Shalian hospice of some type, but then the other piles of wool begin to move, and you can see that they are also all too dressed in gauze and limp around the place and come up to inspect to see what's going on. All of them have their heads covered. Appear to be looking out from faces or hoods.
Does it
and
look
gauze.
like a plague, a disease?
It's definitely a disease.
Is it
Are you
contagious?
specialized? Do you have training in first aid?
No.
Okay.
I was just asking about the Priest of Shalia supplement today, wasn't I?
Yes. It was convenient.
Johan, are these adequate combinations, do you think? Or shall we turn around and head back to Alberheim?
I don't know.
How many forms are disease forms are there?
6 out here.
6 out here.
Finally, the door to the inn itself opens up, and a thick-bodied man comes out. He only has a few wisps of red hair left on his head. He's like, oh, never mind the lepers.
It seems
Do you have injured?
we do. We
Yep.
do.
Most grievous wounds, most grievous.
It seems that you might need a purging of your lingering ons here.
Lingering on. No, the priestess of Shalia has it well under control. This is a leper.
Yes, obviously the priestess of Shalia.
Lepers are all welcome here, of all shapes and sizes.
I'm not
and
saying that they
number
shouldn't
of
be.
limbs.
However, the priestess of Shalia is obviously extending these poor souls' lives further than they need to be.
Well, you'll have to take that up with the priestess.
I can take it up with my God. I'll pray tonight for guidance.
You do that. I know nothing of the religious matters. I am but a poor, simple innkeeper.
Yes.
I'm Nicholas.
Well, Nicholas, the poor, simple innkeeper. We need men to help our poor, simple companions.
He snaps his finger. You hear a couple of lepers get up, and a couple of things fall off the lepers. And then they walk over to the doors and open up the gates, allow your carriage to come in. What a fine horse you have leading your carriage. I've never seen a tabard on a carriage horse like that before.
Yes, we had to make do.
Is that blood? Is that horse injured? There's a big bloody smear mark on it from where you laid the pistolier over the top of it.
It could be. I'm not an animal person. It's a horse.
I
It's
think
an animal.
More of just residue from him.
Residue. Yes, it could be seepage from one of our companions. Maybe the
plasma
priestess,
donors.
maybe the priestess of Shalia might feel the need to extend the lives of my companions as well, and push them further away from more.
Yes, but I, Nicholas, the simple shopkeeper, am just here to offer you room and board. Welcome to the Welcome Rest Inn. I hope your stay is pleasant.
Can you do something about these and put them outside?
Oh, the armadillos? No, they come and go.
No, the bandage people. They're filthy.
Oh, yeah, that's why they sleep in the courtyard.
They don't come inside at all.
No. We would never let them inside. Not with their armadillo pets either. Filthy little buggers.
I say we turn back and go to Aberheim. Back to Aberheim.
You're welcome to walk.
Or drive if you want to drive the near dead horse.
The
Well-
near dead horse slobbering is like.
Well, actually, the horse
I
would
reduce
belong
his
to
Yeah, put it at
Sure,
like,
Lord
I think they're-
Eric,
whatever
so
their
he would
max
have
is
to
is
give
their
his
strength.
consent.
This is true.
This is a 6.
Well, I mean, I'm just not. I can tell you, I'm not driving.
So, for now, you would have to walk, unfortunately. I'm sure if you stood by the roadside, another carriage would come within a week or two.
And it's getting kind of foggy. Might be a little chilly.
And draw me a bath, please.
But I have to pray,
Right away, sir.
I have to pray to Moore to find
It's
out
good
what
to
he
see
might
a
want to do
person
with
of your quality in these areas again.
You probably don't see much
these
of my kind here, do you?
hanger-ons.
We do not, sir. Except for we have had a few lately. Those poor souls afflicted with leprosy.
I'll help.
I'm
Lord
learning.
Eric.
I am but just learning. But I've learned a lot from Sister Gertrude.
Yeah,
Yes.
very nice.
Yes, how to steal from Moore, I guess.
Yeah, that bath, please.
Ah, yes. He slaps his hands together. Two of the bundles of flesh and limbs gather up a large tin bath tub that had been used for the horses, and they bang on the bottom, getting most of the muck out of the bottom, and reach in there with their hands, and you hear scraping, and one of them stops and looks, and his fingernails had come off, but it's no big deal. And they take some barrels, some water, and wash out the inside of it, making sure it gets mostly clean.
Just kind of like egg drop soup.
And then they go over to the well and start pulling up the water and putting it in there. Very clean water, it appears.
Is it warm?
Not yet. They'll probably have to put it on the bonfire first. You wanted a warm bath, sir.
What other type is there?
City dweller. I shall get you a warm bath, but it will cost you extra, you realize. He's typically used to not dealing with travelers who actually pay. And the rest of you, hope your stay is pleasant. I prepared 2 rooms for you.
So what? 3 of us in one room and the fop in his own.
One of the poor lepers
Do you
appears
wanna
to have
sleep
gotten
with
caught
with
his
the
gauze on fire while he was prepping your bath. But it's no concern of yours.
I'm gonna go up to the room and pray to more to determine if these are one step away from undead and I need to purge them.
All right. The Sister of Shalia has not come out yet to greet you. You're not quite sure.
Ugh.
She's probably not interested in talking to a priest of Moor until it's time. Rest of you guys all haul up to one room. You drag the carcass of Lord Manstein up the stairs. You gotta carry him up by one leg or two as you drag his head up the stairs.
He'll have one leg, I'll have the other.
Even better. Paul Bannister.
I asked the innkeep for a red shirt.
All right, so you guys get up. He brings up a very nice meal to your rooms. I mean, good, kind of wilted, warmed up tomatoes and, deep fat fried rutabagas and, parsnips and chunk of unidentifiable but probably edible meat. Soaked in onion juice.
Not a human flesh that's fallen off of someone.
It is a concern of yours, but most likely not. It does appear to be probably the other unidentifiable meat.
This seems to be a highly reputable inn. I mean, the priestess of Shalia would not eat human remains.
Especially those kind of human remains.
I don't know who would choose to live in an area like this.
So the lepers pretty much keep to themselves. There's 6 of them outside. Except, well, now there's 5. Well, if you put them all together, there's only about 3 left.
They all look the same. You really can't count them anyway.
The one that lit himself on fire didn't make it, huh?
And they do seem to have armadillos as pets. You're not sure if it's some type of cult or what. You'd only heard stories about these strange little armored creatures. They look like walking helmets. Long noses, long ears, leprosy.
Good eating.
Run them over with your car. They just dent.
How is my bed satisfactory?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a quality inn. Nobody ever comes here, so it's in pretty good shape. It's not well used. He put some fresh sheets on there. They don't appear to be stained. Not at all infected with leptosporidium.
Disgusting.
You never know. Sometimes people have a good time at leper colonies.
Yeah. Who dropped this? Scavenger hunt time!
All right, so you guys rest overnight. You recover your toughness and wounds.
Yes.
Unless you're at 0.
That's not true.
What about fatigue?
Yeah, your fatigue's going to be all healed up overnight. Actually, it heals up your fatigue in your toughness.
And then stress and willpower.
Yep. That's the actual number. Anybody want a Budweiser? Or sake?
Wise.
I'm okay.
So is toughness that's how much you get overnight for fatigue?
It's your toughness in fatigue and your willpower in stress.
However, my aches and pains, I'll get 1 back.
Well, you get to make a roll for a resilience roll to see if you get rid of your crit. And you have to get
Overnight?
a number of successes over the crit, the value of the crit, to get rid of it.
Oh dear. Is there difficulty to it?
Yeah, it's...
2 difficulty.
Yeah, 2 purples. You can make a first aid check on yourself, and that'll give you a bonus white die if you succeed on the
What's the difficulty on the first aid?
2 purples. Because you have a crit.
Chances are you won't make it worse at all and give yourself an extra critical and kill yourself off.
Oh dear.
Did you get 2 chaos stars?
No, just 1.
Oh, yeah, that won't give you. That won't cause you to crit yourself. You have to have 2 to stage up and jack yourself. That's how I killed Dave.
All right, so you killed yourself off, trying to heal yourself.
I just got 1 chaos star.
That's what you get for leeching your own wounds.
Nothing on it. Another chaos star on my trying to get some fatigue back.
You mean resilient? Wait.
You may have found your new home.
You don't have to roll to get fatigue back. The roll is to get rid of your crit.
the
The roll is to get rid of the crit.
The first aid was to give you a bonus white die on your resilience check to get rid of your crit.
Right.
So if you succeeded on the
gotcha.
first aid check, you get a white die added to your resilience to get rid of
Oh, and
your
if
crit.
you want to do it if you want to make the first aid check on yourself, there's an additional challenge die.
Oh,
So you usually don't want to do that.
okay. I probably would have done that then.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an extra one.
No.
Yeah, I would have done 3 purple.
I can first aid you then. I didn't realize there was an extra one.
Yeah, where's the make it worse roll? Oh yeah,
Nah,
2 or
nothing.
more banes.
Sorry.
And remember, your those cast stars count as a bane if nothing else.
Yeah.
Just makes it worse. You just immediately suffer a stress and a fatigue. If you were tending a critical wound, you immediately suffer another normal wound.
Okay. So nothing.
But you didn't. I didn't
Okay.
get anything on the first aid.
Okay.
So I'm still.
And you guys want to tend to Lord Eric von Manstein, or do you want to just let his innate recuperative powers above, down, inside out? It
Yeah,
happens
try
no
and-
other way.
First aid him. Nope.
He's a
You have
priest
a
of
crit,
death.
right? Yep. I mean, I could cast my healing spell on you, but
Death
figure
is upon
Shally.
you.
Yeah, let's see what
Figure
she can
Shally,
do.
the priestess of Shally, you could probably talk to her because my
Okay.
mending paw doesn't heal a whole ton.
Did you guys eat all those chips?
Yeah. There might be
was
another
another
bag
bag.
over there.
I'm pretty sure there was
I
another
look-
bag in
it's
the
right-
box.
Did I receive any insight from my praying more all night?
Make a piety check.
I'm gonna hobble downstairs.
All right. What are you at?
3.
You're at 3. Oh yeah, yeah. You're leaning heavily on your scabbard or something, but
Yeah. Ooh.
I got a comet, 2 successes, and an eagle.
No, 3 successes.
you're pretty sure we're all gonna die.
It's the infestation.
The lepers do not appear to be dying. Well, they're dying slowly, but none of them appear to be in grave danger of death. More is not going to come for them anytime soon.
But are they abominations of
No.
Timor?
They don't appear to be.
Okay.
This appears to be one of nature's ways. Some people go by cart accident. Some people from eating too much. These poor unfortunate souls. So long. Goodbye. Are going to eventually succumb to leprosy.
Slowly falling apart bit by bit.
So downstairs, I'm gonna inquire as to.
All right, next morning the cockerel crows. Ooh, 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 ooh.
The
Nicholas is already up,
Nicholas.
Yeah, the simple innkeeper.
Okay.
washing glasses with some recycled
Not
gauze.
simple like simple,
No.
just he's simple.
So I did from my fellow companions here. I understand there's a sister Shalia.
Ah, she's not up yet.
Ah, okay.
Could you please send for her? My grievous wounds still hurt.
Yes.
Oh, you
Priestess
do
of
look like you're in
Shala.
terrible pain, my lord.
Sleep until midday.
That
Must be
blasted
nice.
animal outside that made that noise woke me up this morning.
Yes, yes, and
Feather
your
beds.
bodyguard too appears to be in terrible shape. So he sends off one of his children upstairs to go fetch the Mother Gertrude,
No one eat the sauce cookie.
sister Mother Gertrude. What?
No one eat the sauce cookie.
Whatever.
Brother, sister,
I'll probably go home
mother,
and send out some more.
father Gertrude.
Where's my phone? I'll call her.
Oh, new ones are coming out.
New phone.
No new cookies coming out. Fresh cookies.
She loves when I call her.
I bet she does, Jay.
My woman does that to me. She'll be in the bedroom, I'll be in playing the computer and she'll text me. It's a small apartment. It's only like 1,200 square feet. It's like we're just like 30 feet across. Just walk over. And
But there is some. Hello?
I'd like to place an order, please.
Yes. Will you bring some cookies down? Why don't you bring them down? Why don't you? Those ones that Zoe made or Ava made, they're really good. Why don't you come down?
Because we're like lepers.
We're covered in guys.
All right. Thanks, hon. Bye. I was going to ask her why she wouldn't go down, but I always get the same answer.
Because it's like a leper down there. Like a colony.
Where were we?
Are you gonna post this someplace?
I was gonna hope to meet with
live session.
I don't know. I'll probably, yeah. I just want people to know that, like, this is an odd session for us because there's, lots of combat, but. All right, what were you going to say?
I'm going to hopefully ask the priestess of Shalia for a blessing.
Okay. Priestess Shalia doesn't come down.
Excuse me, we called for her. Where is she?
She's having a hard time getting out of bed.
Yes. Priestess of Shalia. Mm-hmm.
Well, she is 9 months pregnant.
Oh, I'll hobble.
Oh! Really?
I'll hobble upstairs.
No, she can come down here.
I will hobble upstairs. I'm going to ignore Sir Fancy Pants over there.
I'm going to get some breakfast.
All right, so Lord Manstein,
So the Priestess of Shalia is also
Manstein.
a whore.
Manshave, whatever.
Manstein.
Does she have a husband, at least?
Of course not.
So she prostitutes herself.
No, she doesn't need to prostitute herself. She has seen fit to have been immaculately blessed. Yada yada.
Right.
Thanks, Zoe.
Ooh, cookies.
Cookie monster.
I will just
All right, you pound on the door.
I respectfully.
Barely alive strength.
Meanwhile, the fop's like, "Hey, fat lady,
Get off your lazy ass.
roll your ass out of bed."
All right, you open the door, or you don't open the door, but like the door's like a cracked open, and it pushes in, of course, and she's over there squatting over a
Chamber pot.
chamber pot for her morning whiz, and she appears to be an incredibly short person, probably 4 feet 6 inches tall, very, very pregnant. Like the baby's going to be bigger than her when it's born.
Oh,
I didn't know priestesses of Shalia could be halflings.
Nope, not even a halfling.
Oh, okay.
And then she's being assisted by some young girl, and
I will turn away and wait until.
she gives
You
you
know
that.
she's gonna crap out a
She gives you
spider
that look that
demon.
only a pregnant woman can give you.
Like the death glare?
What the fuck is it to you?
You know a spider baby's gonna pop out of there, right? And shred this whole
The
thing.
horse is ready.
We've seen this movie before. We know how it ends. Everybody needs to turn the lights on and not walk around in the dark and just get the hell out of town.
They probably do have a cellar that you could walk down in your nightgown if you needed to.
Yeah. I'm sure, and there's probably a wooden doll down there that'll hack you to pieces, and it's a freaking doll. It's a doll.
So you wait. You can hear her then barfing up, still having morning sickness on the 9th month. Terribly unfortunate for this poor priestess of Shalia.
Yeah, right. If she wasn't a prostitute.
but it was immaculate.
What's up, Rip?
Immaculate,
Why
Mike.
don't you eat those pickles? They're over here. Anyways, yeah.
Dear sister, I hate to intrude upon your morning
Constitutional.
She's like, shut the damn door.
Okay, I'll shut it behind me. And I'll say, I was hoping to make a donation.
And not the kind
the
you're
temple.
used to.
I was grievously injured
Not the face.
combating
Oh, you're a pilgrim.
Yes, I'm. I've been wounded doing the Emperor's service, and I was hoping to receive a blessing.
Oh, excellent. Yes, hand me those compresses over there. I need them for my hemorrhoids. All right, you can leave that over there on the cabinet. All right.
So I am hoping to use formal diplomacy with that gift of 5 silver.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Punch her in the stomach.
No, I'm not going to punch her in the stomach.
You are a bitter priest of more.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Business has been a little slow lately.
Can I shift a stance on that or no?
He's gonna be very aggressive with her.
No, I was being very cautious. So
Absolute failure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute and total.
Actually, because I'm a Wissenlander, I am grim. When performing an action, ignore the first unchecked bane. So I fail, but I
You
don't
fail miserably, but you got one eagle.
Yep.
All right, so after you give her compress, and you're like working it up underneath her, whatever that's called, and she kind of
bulbous undercarriage.
she's in a gown, but I swear to God, she's so swollen you can see her labia from here.
Good thing those cards are in plastic sleeves.
And she's not, and that's not even the swollen part. So,
Oh my God! Ow!
you guys know what a mandrill looks like? All right, so she's
God.
you know, she's like, yeah, leave the coins over there. I'll be down in a minute. And she like tells the little girl to go over and shut the door.
All right, I'll leave.
Pushes you
All
out.
right,
Little girl,
okay.
of course, with a strength of -1, goes over
Yeah.
and pushes you out the door because you're so
Okay.
weakened.
All right, I'll go back downstairs.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
And what has taken her so long?
She's prostituting herself up there. Leave her alone.
You don't want to
Watch
know.
that.
You guys want some of these? They resemble food.
No, I'm okay.
All right. You're gonna come down.
Yeah, let's go down and get some breakfast.
Gambler gets up. Go down.
Going for breakfast.
Priest of Moore down there is coughing up a lung.
Looking good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Feeling good.
He's moaning. He's got like a hot pack on his head, a hot pack on his leg. He's got one of the servant girls rubbing out his calf on the other side, which doesn't actually hurt. He just wanted a calf rub today. He's got 4 bowls of porridge in front of him. None for you guys. Because you guys can get your own, of course.
What time are we making our way back to Everheim today?
Nicholas is like, yes, got your carriage all cleaned up. Lepers were quite at it last night. Groomed out the horse. And just make sure they don't stow away one of those little armadillos on your carriage.
What's the armadillo?
Yeah, what's the deal with those little creatures?
Armadillos.
Disgusting little things.
Aren't they, though? I don't know. The lepers seem to like them as pets, though.
Can you just get rid of them? All of them?
We
You
could,
could burn
but
them out.
they seem to multiply pretty fast.
No
Well,
wonder you have no upper end clientele here.
Well, when Priestess Ashalia moves in, there goes the neighborhood. Oh, I didn't say that.
How
well,
long has she been here?
long enough to get knocked up.
5 months now.
Oh, so she was pregnant when she got here.
Well, I'm not at liberty to say.
Is she truly a priest?
Who knows? She could be a charlatan.
Mm-hmm.
She could just be a prostitute in Shalia's clothing, but like you could tell.
Prostitutes.
Priestess of Shalia pretty much prostitute themselves anyway.
Spoken like a true priest of Moore. Are you a brother, father, nephew of Moore? What do they call you?
I just give him a crusty look.
See, if somebody would answer that question. All right. So you guys gather up your wits for the day. Going to take anything with you? Need to buy anything? Any supplies?
Do we need
It
to
is
find
a
somebody
short
to
journey
drive
back
the
to
carriage?
Averheim, maybe half a day, I suppose. Very foggy again today.
Does the prostitutess come down?
Not yet.
Hey,
I can try. I can do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Lord Martin. I heard the priestess of Shalia specifically said she wouldn't see you today. You might want to go up and talk to her.
Excuse me? She had the nerve to say something like that?
I heard.
Well, I'll get to the bottom of this.
It's something about that.
She said
She
something.
said
something about
She
that
said
dandy.
something about that uppity snob, prissy dandy.